The Bravos might have messed around and did it again. This time they're celebrating Ludacris, another Atlanta legend, around these parts. Plenty of things going on right outside on the Battery at Truist Park, and Ludacris is all the way involved, even handed out plenty of bobbleheads to the first few fans that strolled through the gates.
On the mound, Charlie Morton, 40 years old, 6'5", 235, out of Reading, Connecticut. He is 7-7 on the year. 4-4 at home.
Doyle goes down. That's 2 outs, and that'll bring up McMahon. That's a base hit for McMahon, so 2 on with 2 outs, and that will allow Brendan Rodgers to hit.
To the right side, Olson stops it. Charlie has to hustle over, and he does. They get Rodgers comfortably. No damage at the top of the first.
We go to the bottom of the first. Bradley Blaylock out of Grayson High School in Loganville, Georgia, is on the mound tonight for Colorado. For the 23-year-old, it'll be his 5th big league start. Remember, he had that 1 inning when he was with Milwaukee, and then he came on July 27th in the trade for Nick Mears.
Right on right. Soler sends it to center field. More shallow. Doyle on the run. A dive after catching it. It's out, number 2. That froze Brenton for a moment, but then he turned it on, made the catch, lost his balance, took a tumble, but held onto the ball. Ozuna, the slugger, having his best year in the big leagues, and he'll loop it down the left side. That's going to be extra bases, picking up his 28th double.
Well, he's now reached base in 121 of 139 games this year. And he's aboard in scoring position for the left-handed hitting Matt Olson.
Left center off the bat of Matt Olson, and Atlanta's going to have a lead in the bottom of the first. The throw off target, RBI double for the Braves first baseman.
And after recording the first 2 outs in just a few pitches, Ozuna doubled, Olson doubled, and then d'Arnaud draws a walk.
Well, now Kelenic will try to pile on here in the first inning for Atlanta. Jared Kelenic turns on this. And that is headed for the chop house. A reservation for 3 for Mr. Kelenic. 4-0.
That was a terrific at bat, and Jared really needed that.
And the Braves jump out to a 4-0 first inning lead.
4-pitch walk when you're winning 4-0 will drive you nuts. Everybody gets frustrated by it. Now can he make those little in-game adjustments that he talks about so often that have been a little bit up and down for him this year?
And Sam Hilliard, who spent last year with the Atlanta Braves, had a really good series against Atlanta out in Colorado.
Down the line, off the bag. That's a fair ball. Jones headed to third. Hilliard to second. Ball kicks away for a moment. Here comes Jones to the house. Hilliard to third. 4-1.
So Sam Hilliard just continues to hit Braves pitching this season, and he gets the Rockies on the board for the first time in this series.
Third K for Charlie Morton, and with Hilliard at third, back to the top of the order, and Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie with a base hit to right, and the Rockies will get that run home.
And Charlie Blackmon has an RBI double. Hilliard had an RBI triple. Charlie Blackmon an RBI double, and the Rockies cut that lead in half. 4-2 Atlanta.
You do get Williams to third, 2 outs. Well, Marcel had a double last inning that started that 4-run rally. Let's see what he can do here.
On the ground to third, Mack on the backhand.
And Bradley Blaylock bounces back nicely in this second inning. We move into the 4th inning. Atlanta with 4 in the first. The Rockies with 2 in the second.
2-2. Yep, that's a strike. Well placed. There was really nothing Jones could do with that. Charlie Morton, 6 strikeouts. Of the 6 strikeouts for Charlie, that's his first via the fastball tonight.
And he draws a walk. 3rd walk now issued by Morton.
Now the catcher, Romo.
Swing and a miss. And he goes down swinging. Strikeout number 7 for Charlie Morton. 2 down.
Runner goes for second. Let's see, they got him. John Bacon on the call was waiting, but he does ultimately say that Hilliard is out at second base.
Pitch is low, and there's ball 4. Luke Williams with a 1-out walk.
Michael Harris has an 11-game hitting streak against the Rockies. He's our Xfinity game changer. Out to shallow center. Who's going to take it? Nobody. Tovar tried to grab it, but it drops.
He had his back to home plate and was trying to Willie Mays it, but it was coming down very steep.
And as you said, it is a hit for Michael Harris. The Braves will take it. 2 on, 1 out, and now here's Jorge Soler.
And another opportunity. Tovar makes a catch, spins and fires, and almost doubled off Williams.
Chance to strand a couple of runners if he can get Ozuna.
And this is popped up and playable for Tolia. So Blaylock's dealt with some traffic. The pitch count has risen, but the Braves have been held off the board since that 4-run first.
Swing and a miss. He gets Tovar. 8 strikeouts for Morton.
Brenton Doyle has struck out and flied to center field.
There's a base hit to left for Doyle.
Brenton Doyle gets hit number 5 for the Rockies.
Speaking of Doyle's stolen bases, the Rockies as a team don't run much. He is 3rd in baseball with the 3rd highest percentage of his team's stolen bases. He has 35% of their bags.
Not going here as McMahon lifts one in the air. Foul territory, third base side. Urshela run. Did he get it? He did. Oh, boy. Right on the screen. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Braves still up 4-2.
No one out and Olsen at first. 6 walks.
Yeah, no strikeouts.
There's your first strikeout. So Darno is dismissed. That'll bring up Kelnick. And back-to-back strikeouts.
Still 4-2 after 5.
Another 5-inning outing for Charlie Morton. He struck out 8 and walked 2. He hands it off to Lee, making his 44th appearance and a 1.89 ERA for the lefty.
So a strikeout and a walk to start the 6th inning.
Tying run to the plate, Nolan Jones.
Out to left center, Michael Harris. Over. Yep. You just come to expect it. It's not an easy play, though.
Hilliard takes a look at a good slider. Strike 3 call. Nice job by Dylan Lee.
Okay, so Jake Bird is on out of the bullpen.
Ground ball outs for Jake Bird to start things here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Go back to top of the order, and Michael Harris.
Harris, this is going to go for extra bases. It dies against the wall before Hilliard can get to it. It'll be a double for Michael Harris II. Jorge Soler now. Up the middle. Soler a solid single. Michael Harris around 3rd. The throw is off target, and Atlanta now has a 5-2 lead. Well, Pierce Johnson, he did start to warm. He does come into the game, so it won't be 2 innings for Dylan Lee, just 1. And Matt Olson, as far as he can go and over the netting. Did he steal some of Marcel's seeds there?
Not exactly sure what happened. A little dust up between the boys, having a little bit of fun right now.
And Marcel threw some seeds at it.
Good inning for the former Rocky Pierce Johnson. A 1-2-3 against the Rockies here in the top of the 7th.
All right, so here's the situation. Seth Halverson is in here with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh,
whoa, man.
gosh. Gas Halverson.
How about the movement at 101?
Braves threaten, they can't score. To the 8th, Rockies looking for some more offense, down 5-2.
Strikeout number 14 for the staff. Back-to-back Ks for Jimenez.
Boy, Joe's been good.
In 3 of his last 4 outings, he has struck out the side, going 1 inning.
1-2. Bouncer across the bag. Williams. Great throw. Joe Jimenez may not strike out the side, but he sets him down in order. It's still 5-2.
Raisel Iglesias has been the best closer in the game over the last 6 weeks, and he goes for save number 30 tonight.
The strikeouts, walks, all been just terrific. I mentioned it's 2nd best ERA in the game among relievers with 50 innings at least.
Low with the changeup, ball 4, 2-out walk. That extends the inning for the 9-hole hitter, and we'll have a pinch hitter for the Rockies. This will be Jake Cave.
Hilliard goes to 2nd. The Braves will let him take the base. Iglesias fires. He got him. Braves win.
What a great way to spend Lou tonight. The Braves come up big and now just 1 win away from a sweep here against the Rockies. The bullpen fantastic again. Make it 20 straight scoreless outings for Raisel Iglesias.
And those 4 runs in the first, including the 3-run homer by Jared Kelnick, that's all the Braves would need. The pitching remains tremendous, as it has been all season long.